Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the game Frozen Flame, and I'm going to primarily talk about this island that I've got my castle on. I call it Windmill Island. And just to show you in the game where this is located, it is located in the second zone in the game, the first island zone that you'll go to after getting flight. You'll get flight from when you go through the campaign. This NPC here will have you do a few quests, and then you'll get the ability to fly. And then you'll have the ability, once you can fly, to go to these islands to do the campaign. I'm on this island right here, and I call it Windmill Island only because it's got a few windmills on it. We'll fly around here so that you can see what I'm talking about. So it's got this windmill, it's got a windmill there, it's got a half beaten down windmill there. So that's why I call it Windmill Island. The reason why I want to do this video to show you the nice resources that this island has. Let's start here. It's the, if you're looking to farm iron, this is an island you want to go to. So we got one iron node here. That's 1, 2. So there's 2 there. Now also, if you want rocks, this island has a plentiful supply of stone. You can pick them up everywhere here. So that's the other reason why I like this island for the stone resources. Now my thoughts, and I know I might be going out to left field here on my thinking, but you would think that they would have like a rock extractor in the game. And what I was thinking is it would be a device that you have to create. And then once you create it, you'd be able to put it down next to a rock fascia. So for example, if I was able to create the device, if I walked up to this rock fascia, it would allow me to put the device down. And the device could be as simple as what the stove used to do, where in a previous version of this game, if you fed the stove wood, it would kick out coal. Okay, but they don't do that anymore, which is fine. But what would be nice if they had the same kind of mechanic for what I call a rock extractor. And that's all it could be, is a simple little thing that you build. It's got a hammer, it's got a pickaxe on it that does this. And it sits there and does this, and you feed it with coal. So what's nice about it, what you could do is have this rock extractor, place it in it'd be only placeable in locations where you have a rock fascia, or on top of a rock. Satisfactory. If you ever played that game, they have one in that game where you plant it down and it just sits there and extracts the rock for you. And then what you do is you come to it and it's got a hopper, and it can hold, let's say it holds a maximum of 50 stone, 50 rock. So you go up to it and then you take it out of the hopper, and then you go back to where you're going, and the thing just continues to do its thing as long as you've got coal running in it. And what you could do is, for PvP value, you make it destroyable. So if someone destroys it, they get the rocks out of it if they destroy it. But what would be nice to be able to do is be able to put these rock extractors down so that at least they're collecting rocks for you. And you can make it so that the rocks, maybe every 15 minutes, the thing extracts 1 rock. So that means 4 rocks an hour. So at 4 rocks an hour, just having the thing run, at least if you're if you're AFK at work, when you come back, like say you make it maximum of 50. So that you come back, it's got 50 rocks in it, and at least you're part way on your way. And I don't think that's a hard thing to implement in this game. And I think it would be really cool. It's just basically just make a gizmo that has a pick on it, and it just does this as its animation. And as it's doing that, it's just ticking away, and it's just filling the hopper full of the stone and the rocks that you need. Okay, well, what I was thinking might be cool, because going around picking up stone all the time, it can be kind of like crazy. So there's 2 iron nodes back there. What's great about this map is on this rock face, there's these flint nodes, and really the reason why I go after flint nodes now is just to get the stone out of them. If I need some extra stone. So there's one there. This whole fascia here has got nodes on it. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's been here in a little while. I guess I should have check that out before I started making my video. If these, okay, here's another one. That's the third iron node. This is the fourth iron node. I think there's one. No, that's a flint down there. Oh, there's one right here. Here's another one. What is that? 5. Here's another one. 6. Could be 7. Kind of lost track. And then there's another flint one here. So you get my point here that this is a nice place to get some iron. And these nodes, every time you get, they respawn, and they respawn timely. Here's 2 more. So if we were on, let's say we were on, I miscounted, but let's say we're on 7. There's 8, 9. I mean, they're here. I mean, in another flint node. So this is a great location to get the iron, get some flint, because it definitely on this bottom edge, and a bunch of this stone just laying around. This bottom edge. Oh, here's another iron node. Then there's at the very bottom, it's got the flint nodes, and we've already counted these 2 already. It's down here. And then what's also neat about this map is it's got the pigs on it. So if you need pig meat, this is a place to go for the pig meat, because there's pigs everywhere and they respawn timely. And the big pigs here, they drop you the large boar hide there. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about here is the other resources that this island has outside the nodes for flint. Oh, it's got the bugs. If you want bugs, there you go. There's many different places on this map that have the bugs. See, they're everywhere. They're on the tree stumps. The other thing is the fiber. There's a whole bunch of fiber nodes out here. Obviously, there's trees that you can cut down. It's got mushrooms. Okay, so we're going to go up here just to check out some more mushrooms there, some more bugs in the bushes here. Overall, this is a great little island. Some more stone to have a base on, or at least put a teleporter on this island so that you can get these resources. And again, they respawn timely, so it's not like you're waiting all day. See, there's bugs everywhere here. So if you're picking up bugs for your meals to get flint from the flint vendor, this place is going to be a good place to do that. Now the other thing, in addition to the boars, at night on this island, ghost boars appear. They look white, and they will drop the sky crystals for you at nighttime. And so that if you're out here at night, you'll be able to get those crystals. Oh, really? I mean, you're gonna attack me like that? And the other place, the other thing with this island too is the inside the haunted building here, which is right below my castle. You'll also be able to get the sky crystals from these ghosts, and these ghosts respawn timely too. And when you loot these ghosts, you get them. Right there. I've got 3 of them so far. There's another one. And I think these guys respawn, I think, every 5 minutes. So every time I'm around this area, which obviously I am a lot because my base is on top of it, I collect those ghosts and get the sky crystals. These bushes are down here too. I should mention these little guys. You get these bushes here that give you the berries and leaves. So these are available here. we counted this iron node before. So I'm going to say I think there's 9 nodes on this island for iron. And if you farm them over and over, you can get a lot of iron. You know, I think they respawn within 10 minutes. I mean, it's really not a huge respawn timer on those iron nodes. It really isn't, so that you can easily farm for iron. Now, if you're looking for another hot spot for iron, I'm just going to bring up the map here. And if you go down to Dragon Grove, this bottom last island on I think there's 7 iron nodes out there and a coal node. I think that's what is what's out there. So if you're jumping between I got a teleporter out there too. So if you're jumping between this island and Windmill Island, where we are now, then you're getting, let's say 15 iron nodes for the run, and then wait 10 minutes and just do it again. I mean, it's really easy to farm the iron that way. And it's now turning to dark or dusk, and maybe those ghost pigs are out so that you can see what those ghost pigs are. There they are. See a ghost pig. Ghost pig. Yeah. They call, when you start fighting one, they all call for their friends. Which is kind of nice because you can just level quick. So the ghost pigs, whoop, really? You gonna attack me? You just saw me slaughter 5 of your comrades and you're just gonna run up here. So there's sky crystals off the ghost pigs. So if you're looking to get sky crystals and you have your base or teleporter here, and every time night falls, just come out here and kill these pigs and kill the ghosts. I mean, oh, that one didn't drop one. That little. All right, you want a piece of me? Here we go. There we go. So you can see, collecting this boar, this large boar hide is not that difficult here in this zone. It really isn't. And there's my castle up there. You can see it on top of that building. And we'll go up there in a second. Now, I want to show you something that is neat. When I first started playing, the first week that I played this game, I had a friend that was playing with me, and he's moved on to another game. But he had put his base inside this windmill. He basically put a door here on this, and he put a teleporter right here. So his teleporter was protected, and the only way to get into this windmill was through this hole. So he just basically put a wall on it, so no one could get into the windmill. And that was kind of an ingenious way of doing it, because he had his teleporter was protected. He had some boxes over here that he had put down, and so basically he had taken ownership of this windmill. And it was neat because he didn't have to really build much. He wasn't a builder. He was a PvP player. He just wanted a place that he could have his teleporter and not have it be destroyed. And so that he had just basically built a door fascia here on the windmill. And yes, you can go up to the second part. And up here is, I think he had one workbench that he had like right here that he was able to get in here. So he had a workbench in here. He had his teleporter down on the ground floor. So that's so if you're thinking about base building in this game and you don't want to go out and have to build all day and you just want something simple, you can find buildings in the game that allow you just to put one wall up. And I mean, there's a couple buildings down here that are somewhat similar to that. You'd have to do a little bit more construction, but you'd still be able to take advantage of the structure like this one. You'd have to put 2 walls up, but you definitely would be protected from 3. I guess you'd have to put a wall up here. I don't think you can get into this structure. Oh yeah, you can get in this structure. So yeah, in this situation, you could just put a wall. Oh, you're gonna really do this? I'm just trying to get away from you. I don't want to be the pig slaughterer, but here we are. You have to put up a sign. Save the pigs. So yeah, you could put a door here if that's what you wanted to do and use their building as protection. So you only have to worry about one wall and a door, and you'd still be able to, I think a teleporter would fit in this building. I think. So let's go up to the castle that I've been building. And I've just been putting around with this thing just to give me something to do as I play with friends and they need help every once in a while. I'm making this vault room here. I'm going to put 2 windows here when I make them. I'm going to put 2 windows there to finish up the windows here, and I'm going to move I'm going to build a couple furnaces for this room. One of the things that you need to know about this game is, even if you've got PvP off and if you've got buildings on invincibility where they won't destroy, anyone can strip stuff off your furnaces. So in this case, I had opened up this teleporter the other day for the world because people wanted to come and check out my castle. So I had opened it to everyone. And then what I did is on this furnace here, I queued 52 iron bars. And then I logged off for an hour for dinner, or no, it was 2 hours for dinner, and I came back and most of them were gone. So somebody had come in here and took the bars. And so you want to be aware of that if you have your furnaces out and about, anyone can strip the items off the furnace if they have access. So what you want to do is, if you're worried about that, because even if I put this back on to friends, people can still fly in here and strip my furnaces. So if you want to protect those items while you're at AFK or not online, then you want to put them in a room that people can't get to. And that's why I built that room there. That little vault room is what I'll call it. And I'll put a couple furnaces in there, so when I go AFK, I know that someone can't strip the items. I mean, why somebody would steal from the server admin, I don't know. It kind of baffles the mind that somebody would take that much iron from me. I mean, it was quite a bit of iron. I mean, it was days worth of me grinding, and I didn't think anybody would. I thought, okay, well, I'm only going to be gone a couple hours, so why would somebody steal my stuff? But here we are, and it's no big deal. I mean, I was able to replenish most of. I've gone out and farmed iron since then, and I've got plenty of iron. I got plenty of iron. I mean, that's not a problem for me. So it's, it was just kind of like saddened but that somebody would strip that iron. I guess they desperately needed those bars for something, who knows. Well, while I'm here, I might as well just jump down to that other island I was talking about. Here we go. That's the island I was telling you about that has the other nodes, the other iron nodes. And I put this teleporter down here on the ground floor. And if you look up, I basically built a huge tree house. There's a huge tree house up there that I built. And it was my primary base originally, and then I went back to Windmill Island. I just like Windmill Island because it's so peaceful and you can fly without any hindrance, any problems with the barrier. On this side of this island, there is a coal node that spawns right here. So if you need coal, that is the place you want to go. There's usually an iron node here. It looks like somebody's been up here stripping the iron nodes. There's normally, and look at this. These skeletons, watch this. The rams and the skeletons fight each other. What's nice about these skeletons on this island at night is the only time that the skeletons spawn. But watch this. 43 coin from him. So what you want to do is come here at night. Oh, that skeleton killed this ram too. Look at that. You want to come here at night and kill these skeletons. You should always make it a priority to come to this place. And okay, that one didn't drop any. But I see this one. Yeah, he's fighting that ram. Look at that. It's like, yeah, I don't like you, Mr. Ram. You're an asshole. I'm going to kill you. Oh, Tarkus can't aim right today for some reason. So this one dropped 39 coin. So you want to make it a point to come out here and kill those skeletons. And usually there's 3 skeletons at night. And I don't know where the third one is, unless I'm miscounting again. My mind today has been bonkers. I have good days and bad days with my memory, and even my short-term memory. If people know me from my YouTube channel, I was in a motorcycle accident many years ago, which messed up my frontal lobe, and my short-term memory is kind of fried. If I hold on to maybe 1% of short-term, and then that's why I repeat things a lot, because of my short-term memory condition. But it is what it is. So yeah, I don't see where the other skeleton is. He must have been out here at one point. And the other thing that's nice about this island is the bones. You'll find ancient bones just laying on the ground here. But there are definitely many different iron nodes, and it looks like somebody's come through here. Of course, because I have that teleporter there on World, so anyone can come down here and do these iron nodes. Yeah, it looks like they've all been stripped. So I'm not really able to show you these nodes because it looks like somebody's come through here. Usually if I see that coal node stripped, the whole island's been stripped of iron. Yeah, someone's come through here and really stripped them. All right, well, that's really it. That's what I wanted to show you in this video. Oh, there's one that they missed right here. Here's one right here. So I'm not lying to you. They're here. It's just you got to come out here and get them. And that's my tree house there. And also, what's nice is it's got one of those rune pillar thingies that you need to collect those runes to buy recipes. There's one at the top. I just flew by it at the top of that pillar. And I don't have much left in this building. Again, this was my primary building at one point. I've stripped it. I don't have anything really here anymore. I think I've got these planterns, and I have a few boxes here. But other than that, it's just fluff. It's just, people can just check it out if that's what they want to do. It's just, I built it early on. I was looking for something to do. I really enjoyed being on this island. But I find that Windmill Island is just more convenient all the way around. I mean, because we've dropped teleporters everywhere in Dragon Grove. You'll see them everywhere here. Everybody and their brother wants to drop a teleporter. I mean, for God's sakes, this island has 2 of them. Oh, let's drop over here to my friend's base. Well, I just want to show it to you real quick while I've got your attention. So this is... let me go up to this thing so that you know. This is RD's place. And he built it next to the manicore that spawns right here, so you can just come and farm these manicores. I don't know what the developers need to make these guys a little bit more better than me just sitting in front of it and killing it. Well, look at that. Tarkus leveled. So these manicores need their AI fixed because they need to do more damage. They need to do more than what they do. But RD has made this this building, and he's made it himself. He hasn't really gotten any help from anybody. And look at these round things that he's made. And the whole building's round. Well, no, Tarkus isn't going to be able to get air there, but we'll be able to get it here. And see what he's building 2 more. They look almost like grain silos, right? And he's put these spikes around it, and Tarkus always runs into them and gets killed, or takes a lot of damage from them. And he's opened his building up to World. That's why this door was open when we came in here. So this building's open to World, and what he's done is he's locked his furnaces behind this door. And I can't do damage to any structures in this world. So nobody can get to those furnaces regardless of the damage that they try to, because the server's on protection. So he's got his furnaces in there. And then he's got a loot, this is his little loot room where he's got some boxes. He's got how he set this up is pretty nice. These like grain silos kind of thing. They're really neat. I think he did a pretty damn good job in his design of this building. All right, well, that's it, folks. Well, I hope you have fun gaming, and I thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.